Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Captify Consulting Investor Relations team, I welcome you all to the Q1FY26 post-earnings conference call of Macpower CNC Machines Limited. Today on the call from the management we have with us Mr. Rupesh Mehta, Chairman and Managing Director, along with his management team. As a disclaimer, I would like to inform all of you that this call may contain forward-looking statements which may involve risk and uncertainties. Also, a reminder that this call is being recorded. I would now request the management to brief us about the business performance highlights for the quarter ended June 2025, the growth plan and vision for the coming year, post which we will open the floor for Q&A. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Vinayji. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I earnestly welcome you all to Q1FY26 post-result conference call. We appreciate that you have taken out time from your busy schedule to attend this call. Thanks for being in this call. We will have a brief about the overall performance of the company for the quarterly ended 13th June 2025 post, which I will take your questions. The financial result and presentation have been posted on the company's website, and I hope that you have had an opportunity to go through the same. I would quickly run through some result highlights first, then we will discuss more about our business. Q1 FY26 revenue stand at rupees 61.03 crore, which is highest ever for any quarter in Macpower history. YOY revenue growth is 21.53%. EBITDA stand 7.92 crore, which is the highest ever for any quarter in Macpower history. YOY EBITDA growth is 20.53%. PAT stand rupees 4.56 crore, which is also a highest ever for any quarter. PAT growth at 13.42%. Now in this quarter, depreciation is also increased by 46%, 46 lakh rupees, which is higher than because of our last year capex. The depreciation in Q1 is increased by 46%. Strong order book. Pending order book also a highest ever pending order book. 346 crore order book we have right now compared to Q1 versus last year it was 283. So quarter on quarter order growth is 22%. Domestic bid we submitted through our branches is 608 crore, and tender business like defense, PSU and education sector, where our tender bidding value is 494. So total bid submitted is 1102. So because of this strong order book and compared to last year, it is grow by 22%. As I told you in my last phone call that we are trying to focus to increase the 20% minimum order book growth, and that's why I think we hope that in quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, all the quarter will break the all-time high record on Q&2. So Vinayji, shall we start the question and answer, or anything is you wanted to?
Sure. Just one correction, sir. I think when you're mentioning the highest ever revenue and EBITDA, that is for Q1 in any past and previous year.
Yeah, Q1. Yeah, compare with the quarter on quarter. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We'll take questions. We'll take the first question from Dhaval Shah. Dhaval, you can go ahead, please.
Yes. Hello. Hi,
Hi,
sir.
Hi.
Well, good. Thank you for the opportunity. First of all, great numbers. 20% growth is very encouraging and in line with the guidance which you have shared. Secondly, the new investor presentation is also quite good. It is covering a lot of information, and and quite very well made. So now my questions, first question will be, you have mentioned about the expansion project and you have given a roadmap for the next 5 years for our company. So how do we plan to support this expansion in terms of financing it? And where do you see our company over the next 3 to 5 year period for the long-term shareholders like us? If you can help us, give us a roadmap, it'll be very helpful. And how do you also see the mix of bank borrowing and plus our own equity? How do you see that mix also going forward to support this acquisition? Second question will be, now when we embark on this journey of expanding our capacity to 10,000 and 15,000 machines, how will Macpower come closer to the other companies which are getting much higher valuations and much better investor attention? Uh, how do we come closer to them in terms of the EBITDA margin? So also help us understand what is your plan to increase the EBITDA margin of the company. You mentioned about a lot of customers in our presentation, and you are mentioning a very important point of that you want to move away from being a price taker to someone who can command the pricing and sell the machines at your price. So also, if you can more elaborate that what is the reason for writing this price taker point in the presentation? Yeah, these are my questions. Thank you.
So, Dhaval, first of all, about the capacity and growth, we have a two different plan for growth and capacity expansion. First of all, 2000 to 2500, we have a Janmashtami holidays here. So, from first September, we are adding another 500. So now, for a short-term capacity increase, will be 2500 from the September first week. So we are shifting after this holiday some of the assembly to the new capacity. So it will take 2 to 3 days. So will fully operation from the first week of September. So 2500 machines. And as I mentioned in our presentation and in my last phone call about the expansion, so now we have a few foreign joint venture partners also. Already we completed the few meetings, and tomorrow also we have one more meeting. And it will take time for the joint venture because some of the condition they are agreed, some of the condition we are not agreed. But before starting this new plant, we'll come out with some conclusion about the joint venture. Particularly my visit to the September German exhibition where Macpower is also participating. So this is about the joint venture and about the new capacity expansion. Now we modified a little bit our new plant projection. Whatever capacity and whatever land we demanded, now there is another land with the double size, maybe 50 plus acre instead of 30 acre. And they offered us that why you want this, we have this new one is available. And with our joint ventures meeting, whatever projection they are demanding or whatever the facility they are asking us, we require little bit more land. So this is a good news that government is helping us for the more lands, and almost 90% of the work, some of the religious matter who are the Mamlatdar who are taking care of this file, father is died, so 1 week is delayed. Otherwise, I hope that within collector is giving the order that within 30 days you have to complete the all formalities and send the file to the ministry. So we hope that in a broader view, In December, I think we'll announce about the new facility and new construction work and new backward integration planning. In first stage, as I mentioned, 2,500 machines we are adding, and we have a sufficient land and facility will be available as we create the distribution network, we create the demands, we create the new product basket, we create the some of the foreign partners assembly line will increase the capacity by as demand will increase. So in first phase, we are adding 2,500 machines, and our EBITDA margin if we are completing this new plant, it will be increased to 22 to 25% minimum, as because some of the things we are going to manufacture as a backward integration in-house facility, which will definitely increase the margin. And second thing is we are morely focused on the iron product. Nowadays we have a Nexa groups is activated, as I told you in last con call, that we are separating our regular business and Nexa business. Now we have a one most senior vice president is with us and is taking care from Pune branches for the Nexa. We already appointed 9 people in 9 cities for the Nexa focus. The Nexa is for the iron only and for the corporate only. So I think in this Q2 will generate the very good revenue from the Nexa basket also, and definitely will get the good EBITDA margin in quarter on quarter, and after capacity will expand. Yeah. And about price, what is your question, Dolby? About voice is not.
Yeah, my question was that how do we plan to fund this 100 crore expansion?
So I think in this government scheme, there is a 50% of interest cost reimbursed from the government. So if I'm getting the fund from bank, it may charge 8%, 9%, and then half of the interest I can get as a reimbursement. So we not discuss that much seriously. That we'll discuss with our IR, our merchant banker, and our chartered accountant firm about the finance management. But in a initial stage, if government is giving the 50% subsidies, then I think compared to debt, compared to equity, that is the cheaper. So in first phase, I think we'll not get any, will not dilute any equity, but it will maybe after we receive the land, we'll decide what to do, because some of the person, if JV partner will ask, so strategically we have to give that. So we'll use that fund as our expansion. But right now we are not that much clear about the fund.
Okay, okay. So in the presentation, you mentioned about 18% EBITDA margin on the new capex, right? On slide number 7, and you are mentioning an EBITDA margin of 22 to 25%. So
you asked me about the how much highest we can get, but once our capacity utilization will increase, if we add another 2,500 machine and our capacity utilization is 4,000, 5,000 machines, and if we focused on the iron machine through our Nexa market, so maximum we can stretch that EBITDA margin up to 22 to 25%.
Okay. And after September, after next month, our total capacity will be how much after adding 500 machines?
2,500 machines.
2,500 machines. Okay. And what is the order book right now for the number of machines?
330. How much? 346 crore. 346 crore. Because we have some of the double column HMC Nexa product also. So it's in value wise is 346 crore.
And in number of machines, approximately it will be how many machines? Around how it's 1,800 machines?
No, not that much. 1,715. 1,715.
1,715 machines. 1,715. That's the closing order book right now. Okay. Number of machines. Okay. Fine. And so this year, given the order, so last year we did 260 crore of revenue, and so this year, what sort of growth are you looking at the how is the economic environment, the business opportunity which you are seeing right now? What do you think you'll be able to do this year?
Business environment is not that much disturbing us because, as I mentioned in my last phone call, that India's production, our market share is just 4%. India's consumption, our market share is 2%. We need to focus more on distribution network, service, and new product development. That's why last year we developed Tom 200 YS, which this machine we develop display in the EMO Germany. Mono 300 Super, DCM 4222. The DCM 4222 delivery we are giving on September. So it's already developed. DCM 3216 VMC. So I think some of the product which is not in our basket. So we are developing the new product basket. We are focusing on the new area. We are focusing on the corporate sector right now. And to compile all these things and our strong order book, 346, and every month, whatever the order we are receiving, our dispatch is
Higher,
50% higher.
Yeah.
So we hope that all the quarter-on-quarter comparison will break all the records. All the quarter in Macpower history will be the highest ever.
Yes, so we in January 25.
Dhaval, may I request you to join the queue, please?
Okay, fine. I'll do.
We'll move on to the next participants, Arnav Sakuja, and may I request the participants to limit their questions to 2 per participant? Yes, Arnav.
Hi, congrats on a good set of results. Thank you. So my first question is, could you help us with the volume growth data for this quarter along with the split for Nexa machines?
That breakup we are not putting right now in our display. Sometimes we observe that this data is very helpful for some of our peers company. But I will share this data after.
Okay, sure. Thank you. And my next question is, so what is the progress that we have made with regards to supplying for the aerospace and defense industry? If you could just highlight that a bit.
Defense industries, I think same thing will happen because of some of the order we already executed and some of the good order book right now we have from the defense. So this year also same thing, that defense will highest ever in our Macpower history, and we have more than out of 460-70 crore tender bidding, the 80% bidding is from the defense, and right now we have a highest ever order book from the defense, and still we have another 2 quarters. So defense is growing very well. Aeronautic, we just started because we have a very good application head, because we required the good applications team to calculate the aerospace industries. And right now, one of India's big aerospace manufacturer required 240 machines, and they had given us the drawing for the calculation also. So they are also considering us from out of another 3 or 4 Indian manufacturer. They considered us and invited us. And this time we are discussing and we are trying to prove out their component in aerospace industries. And the requirement is 260 machines. So aerospace will take another 1 or 2 quarters, but defense business is jumped by almost double in this financial year.
Okay, thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you, Arnav.
Thank you, Arnav. We'll take the next question from Mahek Talati. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, sir. Thank you so much
Hello,
for the opportunity. Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, Magdi, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, just wanted to understand. So, in your opening remarks, you mentioned that government is giving us another 50-acre land. So, is it additional 50-acre, or they are replacing the 30-acre with the 50-acre?
That is, our demand was 30-acre, and it is not in a one place, it is a nearby place. So they suggested that we have another good land in the single place, which is more than 50 acres. We already measured that land. We already paid the primary charges of measuring the land to the relevant department, and now they will give us the 1% processing charge. It means all the process is completed. Now you can proceed for the 1% processing charge. So we are very close to 1% processing charge. This is a 50-acre, not a 30-acre. The land location is changed. Now instead of 30, more than 50 we are getting in within short time.
Oh, so we will be getting two lands or just one land of 50 acres?
One land of 50 acres.
So this 30-acre land which we are expecting to get by December, instead of that 30-acre, we will be getting the 50-acre land, correct?
Yeah, instead of 30, they offered 50, and it is very good location also in a single place. So we agreed, and because as we discussed with some of our JV partners, I think some of the facility we required some more land. So we agreed with this land, and now we are proceeding with the 50+ acre land instead of 30.
So we have to go through the entire approval process again, or
No, we
can...
have to just change the location, and we have to change the one area, nothing else. The remaining everything is same. And you already done. Now we are very close to pay the 1% processing charge.
Okay. So this 50-acre will be received by December. That's all. Maximum. And so so once the land parcel is increased, the capex which we have mentioned of 10,000 machines, that will also increase, right? Or it will remain?
No, Maggie. Our capacity, we can put the maximum capacity more than 10,000 machine with the new land and new area, but we'll not put 10,000 machine capacity at a single time, because ROI and the demand also will not increase that much. So gradually we'll increase the 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 according to the market, according to the demand, according to our JV partners' requirement. We'll add the capacity, but we have enough space to increase the capacity, new capacity, more than 10,000 machines.
Okay. And sir, just wanted to understand your thought process. So currently we have an order book of close to 340 crores, and we are now having the capacity in hand also. So just wanted to understand thought process, how quick are we planning to increase our order book going forward, and how will we have a growth trajectory in this order book growth, because we are not targeting the corporates as well. So what is our plan of action going forward with the new land and new capacity starting?
For the increase of the order book, we are already, I think in our data also, our order book is increased by 22% YOY. So my target was 20%, but more than that we are increasing. And for the land process, as I told you, it's already in a process. In December we'll get the land, but we are now very much aggressive for the distribution network. If you can see our manpower breakup in our presentation, we increased our manpower almost double compared to last year first quarter. And we added new cities also for our distribution network. And we added new product basket also. Last year, there is only one double column machining center, but this year we'll cross the more than double-digit double column machining center. So we are focusing on the higher ed product. So in terms of the value, our target is to increase the order book quarter on quarter minimum by 20%.
Okay, so understood.
Mahek,
yeah.
Request you to please rejoin the queue. Yeah. Thank you. We'll take the next question from Rajesh Bhatt. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rajesh bhai.
ये क्वेश्चन पूछना था ऑर्डर बुक, सिंस देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑन द ऑर्डर बुक। मैं आपका एक न्यू ऑर्डर जो आते हैं, न्यू ऑर्डर रिसीव्ड इन द क्वार्टर, आई वाज लुकिंग एट दैट इन योर presentation. From Q1 FY25 to Q1 FY26, every quarter it is kind of in the same range. In Q1 25 it was 68 crore, and then Q2 it went to 88, then Q3 में 70, Q4 में 78, and this quarter में 74 crore है approximately. तो ये समझना था कि is there any challenge with the demand? मतलब ये जो new order जो आ रहे हैं from private parties, is there a reason why that is not increasing, Rupesh bhai?
नहीं, डिमांड का उतना चैलेंजेस तो नहीं है इंडस्ट्रीज में। मेरे ख्याल से कोरोना के बाद काफी ग्रोथ हुआ है इन टर्म्स ऑफ द वैल्यू भी, क्योंकि एवरेज प्राइस भी इंडिया की मशीन टूल्स इंडस्ट्रीज का बढ़ा है और जो कंजप्शन है वो भी बढ़ा है, क्योंकि एक्सपोर्ट अभी इंपोर्ट भी काफी बढ़ा है। तो ऑर्डर बुक के अंदर डिमांड के अंदर कोई इतना, राजेश भाई, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। फिर भी हमारा जो मार्केट शेयर है जस्ट 4% है, तो थोड़ा हमें जो दिखाना था, एग्रेशन दिखाना था, थोड़ा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेटवर्क बनाना था, थोड़ा हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट बास्केट जो है, हमारे पास कुछ प्रोडक्ट नहीं थी वो डेवलप करनी थी, उसके ऊपर हमने काम शुरू किया है। और जो ऑर्डर हमारे पास होता है वो सब विद एडवांस होता है। बीजो क्वेश्चन, तो ये जो 20% आप देखेंगे तो लास्ट क्वार्टर में भी जो था Q2, उसके सामने Q2 के अंदर भी हम ये चाहेंगे कि 20% प्लस ऑर्डर हमारे पास ज्यादा आएंगे। और डिफेंस एंड जो टेंडर का हमारा बिजनेस है उसमें थोड़ा L1 L2 का जो प्रोसेस है, तो मिनिमम अगर हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं कि वहां से हमें बहुत कम ऑर्डर भी आएंगे, तो भी हम लोग वो जो जर्नी है 20% का वो कंटिन्यू नहीं करेंगे।
अच्छा, थैंक यू। मेरा दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये है रुपेश सर कि अभी व्हाट इज द एवरेज रियलाइजेशन इन दिस क्वार्टर पर मशीन?
एवरेज रियलाइजेशन 19 पॉइंट समथिंग है, तो वो मोटा मोटा 20 लाख के आसपास है।
अच्छा।
वो मैंने पहले भी बताया था कि अगर हम लोग एवरेज प्राइस बड़ी का मशीन हमने सेल किया तो नंबर्स कम हो जाएंगे। तो एवरेज प्राइस मोटा मोटा अगर हम पकड़ेंगे तो यही रहने वाला है। लेकिन बड़ी मशीन का जो है टेंडर की और 4 मीटर डबल कॉलम नेक्सा की जो बास्केट है उसका रियलाइजेशन थोड़ा बढ़ेगा।
अच्छा, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
I'll come back in the queue.
Thank you, Rajesh. We'll take the next question from Bhargav Buddhadev. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. सर, मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है कि हम सोच रहे थे कि ये डिफेंस में से 41 करोड़ का ऑर्डर हम जीत सकते हैं इन FY26। तो आपको लगता है पूरे साल में इतना ऑर्डर्स मिल सकता है सर?
ऑलमोस्ट भार्गव जी, हमारे पास जो बोला था उसका ऑलमोस्ट 45% तो आ गया है। और अभी येट टू ओपन वाला जो है अपना जो भरा हुआ है 490 करोड़ के आसपास का जो हमारा टेंडर अंडर एवोल्यूशन है, उसके अंदर से हमें अभी 55% की रिक्वायरमेंट है, जो टेंडर मैंने बताया था उसको मैच करने के लिए। लेकिन उसमें क्या होगा कि जनवरी फरवरी मार्च में जो ऑर्डर एग्जीक्यूट होगा डिफेंस का, उसकी डिलीवरी और रेवेन्यू जनरेट करना पॉसिबल नहीं है, क्योंकि ये मशीन्स जो है वो 5 to 6 मंथ में बनती है। बहुत ही प्रिसाइड और बहुत ही ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मशीन होती है। तो जनवरी फरवरी मार्च में जो ऑर्डर विन होगा वो नेक्स्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर में फॉरवर्ड होगा। तो ऑर्डर में भी वी विल रिसीव, बट एग्जीक्यूशन ऑल्सो ऑल टाइम हायर ही रहेगा ये साल।
समझ लो। दूसरा सर, हम ये बैंगलोर एग्जीबिशन में जो गए थे जनवरी में, उसमें करीबन 41 करोड़ का ऑर्डर
42 करोड़
था वहां से। तो सर उसके बाद कोई प्रोग्रेस हुआ है क्या? क्योंकि वो जैसे प्रीवियस पार्टिसिपेंट भी बता रहे थे, अगर YOY देखे तो ऑर्डर इनफ्लो ग्रोथ करीबन 6-7% ही है YOY। तो ऐसा है कि हम कैपेसिटी डिफेंस के लिए बचा के रख रहे इसलिए नए ऑर्डर्स नहीं ले रहे कि थोड़ा वो
नहीं
क्लैरिफिकेशन
वाई तो 22% हुआ ना लास्ट ईयर
वो
में।
तो ऑर्डर बुक है सर, ऑर्डर बुक है।
ऑर्डर बुक
जो नए ऑर्डर्स जो है, नए ऑर्डर्स उसमें करीबन आई थिंक 6-7% ग्रोथ हुआ है वाई। सो
ऑर्डर જે આવ્યા 6% ગ્રોથ ક્વાર્ટર ઓન ક્વાર્ટર।
हाँ क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर नहीं, वो ग्रोथ तो पैटर्न जो वाई में स्टडी कर लो શું કહે છે હજી સમજો નહીં।
ક્વાર્ટર ઓન ક્વાર્ટર
હું સાહેબ કહું છું કે અગર નવા ઓર્ડર આપણે જોઈએ આ ક્વાર્ટરમાં જે આવ્યા છે
ફિગર સમજી લો ભાર્ગવભાઈ। હા હા
no, so જે નવા ઓર્ડર જે આપણે જીત્યા છે એપ્રિલ થી જૂનમાં અને આપણે એપ્રિલ થી જૂન લાસ્ટ યર નું કમ્પેર કરીએ તો 7% ગ્રોથ છે
એટલે ટેન્ડર બિઝનેસ
ન્યू ऑर्डर विद
22% है ईयर ऑन ईयर 22%।
क्वार्टर ऑर्डर रिसीव 22% है ना क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर।
Bhargav, I think Bhargav, actually the 6-7% which you are saying, it is on from Q4 FY25 till Q1 FY26.
No,
But
I'm
if
not
you say
referring to the order book.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the new orders, order inflow.
new
Order
orders,
inflow.
year on year it has grown 22%.
No, it has grown 7%. So, okay, I'll take it.
No, Bhargavbhai, 200. Last year we have an order book of 200. Last year
283 crore।
283 crore on quarter one result, and right now we have a 346.
No, sir, I am referring to the private order received and the government order received in the quarter. If you look at, so private order received were about 74 crores and government order received were about 1 crore, 75 crores. So I was referring to that number.
Okay, I'll go through that and I will.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah.
And lastly, sir, any update on the BIS in the CNC
Yeah,
machine?
they extended for 1 year.
अच्छा, it has been extended.
हाँ,
मतलब 1 साल बाद आएगा।
1 साल बाद है, लेकिन प्रोसेस का रजिस्ट्रेशन करा लिया है सबका हमारा।
Okay.
तो प्रोसेस में भी इंडियन मशीन टूल्स जो है वो लीड ले रहा है और बीएस के लिए एजुकेट करेंगे। और मेरे ख्याल से बाहर की कंपनी को इंपोर्ट जब करना है तो बीएस कंपलसरी करने के लिए मुझे ख्याल से अगस्त नेक्स्ट ईयर का टाइम दिया गया है।
और लास्टली सर, जो जर्मनी एग्जीबिशन में अपने जा रहे हैं, इज इट फॉर टेकिंग एक्सपोर्ट ऑर्डर्स और टू शोकेस आवर कैपेबिलिटी?
नहीं, वहाँ पे 2 ऑब्जेक्टिव है। एक तो हमारा जो जेवी का मीट से वो सब वहाँ पे हो गए। दूसरा ये लोग वेबसाइट या अपनी मैकपावर की बारे में उतना यहाँ पे जानते नहीं होंगे, तो हम वहाँ पे डिस्प्ले करेंगे, मशीन दिखाएंगे, स्ट्रेंथ दिखाएंगे और वहाँ पे उनको मिलेंगे तो थोड़ा उनको भी विजुअलाइजेशन होगा और ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है उसके बारे में आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो 2 ऑब्जेक्टिव है। एक तो एक्सपोर्ट के अंदर हम लोग ग्रेजुअली आगे बढ़ेंगे, एकदम एग्रेसिवली नहीं, और दूसरा है कि जेवी के लिए कुछ हमारा ब्रिज वहां से बनेगा। तो 2 ऑब्जेक्टिव है।
Great, sir. Thank you very much and all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhargav. We'll take the next question from Saumil Shah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Good afternoon.
Good
Sir,
afternoon.
we have an order book of 346 crores as of 30th of June. So by when we can fully execute this order book?
Normally, most of the client is applied for the loans because of government scheme. They can get the 15% to 25% capital subsidy plus 7% interest subsidy. So their loan process is little bit 3 to 4 months or maybe it is 5 to 6 months, but maybe this order book will complete in this financial year.
Okay, because I think in our presentation we have mentioned that typical execution cycle is 4 to 6 months.
Yeah. So definitely this order book definitely will complete in this financial.
Okay, and plus we have other 3 quarters as well. So we'll be booking some orders and that would be executed also in this year.
All together, because some of the customer loan may be delayed, some of the customer construction may be delayed, some of the customer have a power issues. So some of the order may be forwarded for the quarter one, quarter two. But whatever the order is forwarded, that is the trend, that every month, some of the order is, every quarter, some of the order is forwarded for next quarter is forwarded to third quarter. But definitely will match this total figure to execute this financial year.
Okay, so in that case, our revenues can grow in excess of 50% if this order book is fully executed in this year, remaining 3 quarters.
I'm in a broader view, I'm targeting 300 to 350 in between that.
Okay, because we've already done 61 crores in first quarter.
Yeah.
So if you are saying 346 crore will be executed, so it should cross 400 crores this year.
No, not that much, because of some of the complicated machines, some of the inventory, some of the plant capacity utilization. Altogether, this year we are targeting 300 to 350 in between.
Okay. And at what EBITDA margins? Because our EBITDA margins are fluctuating every quarter. I think this year, this quarter it was 13%, last quarter was 18%.
Last Q4, I think 18%.
Yes.
So it is, Somil bhai, vary on quarter, because once your top line is higher, your EBITDA margin, because we have a 90% cost is fixed cost. So जब EBITDA margin आपका top line बढ़ेगा तो EBITDA बढ़ेगा. और quarter one है वो machine tools के लिए, as I mentioned कि 15-20% होता है total business का. Quarter two है वो 20-25% होता है. Same quarter थी भी same रहता है. और last quarter जो है वो 30-35% होता है. तो first quarter is always like this in capital goods industries. Second quarter and third quarter जब आपका top line है वो jump करेगा तो EBITDA margin भी jump करेगा.
Right. So अगर 20-25% jump हो रहा है top line, so this year can we expect EBITDA margins to be around 18% range?
Yeah, we are trying to maintain EBITDA margin 18% in this financial year.
Okay. And so my final question, out of the total order book, how much is it from the defense sector?
Defense sector, we have right now order received. L1 I am not calculating, because in L1 also sometimes they have a budget issue, they can retender also. So L1, if I am not considering, out of all this order book, we have a 6 to 7% is from the tender business.
Okay, so around 20-25 crores.
6 to 7% right now we received already.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
that's it from my side. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, Saumil. We'll take the next question from Miten Shah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for giving me opportunity. So my question is, out of the total sales, how much percentage the exports contribute as of now?
As of now, we are not focusing on export. Almost last financial year, last quarter, we don't have any export because we not entertain the export business. But slowly in quarter two, we are focusing on some of the direct client in Middle East, UAE particularly. And after IMO, we will start focusing on the export business. Right now, we are not that much focused on export business because of our robust order book in domestic market and tender bidding in the defense sector.
Okay, got it. But so my next question would be like, how do we differentiate ourselves, with the likes of say Jyoti CNC or Lokesh machines, and what is our differentiating factor with respect to these companies?
I think we all are in the same. We are 6 to 7 players who have a market share of 85 to 90%. We all are in same product, same basket.
Okay. So it's like what you're thinking, everyone gets a pie of it.
Yeah, we all have a same product basket, same distribution network, same pattern, same working method.
Correct. So that's what I was asking. Do we have any differentiating factor with respect to these companies? Any technical differentiation or commercial differentiation advantage with respect to these companies?
No, I'm not studied that much, but I think whatever the other competitor have from the India or peers company have, Macpower have all the baskets, all the distribution network.
Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miten. We'll take the next question from Arpit Agarwal. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Thank
Just a
you.
couple of questions. So first, what was the percentage of Nexa machines in our sales for Q1? And accordingly, the closing order book, how much is Nexa vertical machines? And so second, we have mentioned a system called as the Macpower. So is it the CNC controller replacing Fanuc and Siemens, or is it a different component that we're using in our machines now?
No, it is I think, same system as Fanuc and Siemens is manufacturing. And I think with our brand, we are purchasing from the third party, and we are promoting this system as the Macpower name. Macpower is the Macpower name. And some of the Taiwanese company is supplying us with the Macpower brand name Macpower. Breakup next one. 27%. So in Q1, the contribution of Nexa is 27%.
Right, sir.
Rupesh bhai, one more question from my side. This is Arpit, that was Kush. So one thing which we want to understand, that as the defense and the tender business grows, so how would be the working capital? Because we have looked at various businesses where the government business has a slightly higher working capital. तो वो कैसे रहेगा अगले 1-2 साल अगर डिफेंस बिजनेस
मेरे
बढ़ता
ख्याल
है?
से वर्किंग कैपिटल, अगर गवर्नमेंट बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है घुस भाई, तो थोड़ी शॉर्ट टर्म वर्किंग कैपिटल की जरूरत रहेगी, लेकिन हमारे पास वो वर्किंग में कैश क्रेडिट सीसी फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल है, और अभी हमने यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं किया क्योंकि आपको पता है कि हमने अभी तक डेट फ्री रखा है.
Arpit, I think there is some disturbance. Sorry, Arpit, there is some disturbance at your end. I think. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
तो हमारे पास वो जो शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए अभी भी बैंक फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल है, और अभी भी हमारे पास वर्किंग कैपिटल प्लस बैंक गारंटी प्लस एलसी, ये तीनों के लिए 30 करोड़ का लिमिट अवेलेबल ही है. हमने बहुत कम यूटिलाइज किया है, तो वर्किंग कैपिटल की जरूरत पड़ेगी. अगर गवर्नमेंट का ऑर्डर्स ज्यादा आता है तो डेफिनेटली जरूरत पड़ेगी. सो विल यूटिलाइज दैट फैसिलिटी.
So सर जो अभी 125 दिन है वो that will go to what 150 days 140 days, कहाँ तक आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन?
मेरे ख्याल से वर्किंग डेज तो हम लोग मैनेज करेंगे 130 के आसपास, लेकिन जैसे आपने बताया कि गवर्नमेंट की ऑर्डर बहुत बड़ी आ गई है, तो उनका प्रोसेस टाइम है वो 5 to 6 मंथ हो जाता है, तो इट में इंक्रीज बाय 130 to 135, बट उससे ज्यादा नहीं, क्योंकि हम लोग अभी प्रोडक्शन भी बढ़ा रहे हैं, तो उनको रैंप अप करने में भी थोड़ा स्लाइटली टाइम लगेगा. तो इन्वेंट्री कंट्रोल उतना मेरा फोकस नहीं रहेगा, क्योंकि एग्जीक्यूशंस के लिए मैं हमेशा इन्वेंट्री को गेम चेंजिंग मान रहा हूँ. तो मेरे हिसाब से कम तो नहीं होगा, लेकिन फाइट थोड़ा बढ़ेगा 5 से 10 दिन का.
Sure, sir. So one more question. जैसे आपने प्रेजेंटेशन में लिखा था कि दिस ऑर्डर बुक इज एग्जीक्यूटेबल इन अबाउट 6 months. So and obviously we are getting more orders. तो आपका जो टॉप लाइन टारगेट है वो थोड़ा कंजर्वेटिव नहीं है, बिकॉज अगर आप ऑलरेडी 350 करोड़ की ऑर्डर बुक पे बैठे हैं और फर्दर ऑर्डर मिलेंगे, तो आप बोल रहे हैं कि 300 से 350 करोड़ की आप टॉप लाइन करेंगे, तो वो इज इट कंजर्वेटिव और
No, it is not a conservative. पर लास्ट ईयर का अगर आप देखेंगे तो हमारा अप्रैल के अंदर अर्पित जी ऑर्डर बुक स्पिल ओवर हुआ था, કેટલું હતું લાસ્ટ યર? એપ્રિલમાં આપણે આખો ટોટલ ઓર્ડર બુક કેટલી આગળ ગઈ હતી ઓપનિંગ ઓર્ડર लास्ट ईयर? तो अगर आप देखेंगे तो ऑर्डर बुक का एवरेज जो है वो सेम मेंटेन होगा, क्योंकि आपने देखा होगा लास्ट ईयर भी हमारा 300 के आसपास का 1 अप्रैल को ओपनिंग था. तो जितना आप एग्जीक्यूट करते हो उससे थोड़ा ज्यादा आपके पास ऑर्डर आता है, तो इसमें से भी ये ऑर्डर जो है उसको आप नेक्स्ट ईयर पे स्पिल ओवर होगा. कुछ ऑर्डर्स मैंने जैसे बताया कि जनवरी फरवरी मार्च में जो आएंगे वो इम्पॉसिबल है एग्जीक्यूट करना, उनका लीड टाइम बहुत ज्यादा रहता है. तो ये जो ऑर्डर है उसमें भी काफी ऑर्डर है वो नेक्स्ट में स्पिल ओवर होगा और नया ऑर्डर भी आएगा. इसलिए मैं ये बता रहा हूँ कि थोड़ा हम लोग कंजर्वेटिव बात करें तो ये जो फिगर मैं दे रहा हूँ वो उसके आसपास ही आएगा, और ऑर्डर बुक जो है ओपनिंग ऑर्डर बुक वो रिमेनिंग सेम ही रहेगा, क्योंकि हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर वर्सेस डिलीवरी का जो रेशियो है वो हम मेंटेन कर रहे हैं, और नए ऑर्डर में 20% क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर हम नया ऑर्डर्स लेंगे, तो अभी भी यही है मेरा कि 300 to 350 के बीच में हम लोग ये साल क्लोजिंग करेंगे.
Sure, sir. Just last one, if I may, sir.
Arpit, please rejoin the queue. We'll take the next question from Anuj K. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Rajesh sir. Just a couple of questions on the margin side, sir. हमारा ये क्वार्टर के लिए ग्रोस मार्जिन कितना होगा?
ये क्वार्टर ग्रोस मार्जिन 26%.
ओके, एंड ये पिछले क्वार्टर से कंपैरिजन में बेटर है, ज्यादा कम कैसे है?
नहीं, वो क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर कम ज्यादा आएगा क्योंकि फिक्स कॉस्ट ज्यादा है. टॉप लाइन अगर हमारा फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में कम है, आप क्वार्टर 4 में देखेंगे कितना तो.
So I'll just tell you the gross margin for this quarter is 38.5% versus last year Q1 37.3%.
Okay.
And slightly higher than Q4, which was 38.3%.
38.3%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so affecting factors affecting this would be performance improvement या process redesign या material cost, क्या होगा?
क्या हुआ विनय जी, क्या क्वेश्चन?
Sir, higher gross margin का reason क्या? I think it is more higher value added machines, higher value machines.
और क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर बता रहे हैं आप, Q4 वर्सेस Q और या क्वार्टर
Q1 versus Q1 सर, हमारा ग्रॉस मार्जिन इंप्रूव हुआ है.
हाँ, ग्रॉस मार्जिन इंप्रूव में एक तो अपना जो मार्जिन है वो इंप्रूव हुआ है, कुछ डिफेंस की मशीन है एग्जीक्यूट हुई है और कुछ नेक्सा में भी बड़ा मशीन एग्जीक्यूट हुआ है, तो प्रोडक्ट बास्केट के हिसाब से वो मार्जिन वेरी रहेगा.
ओके, गॉट इट. एंड आउट ऑफ द टोटल एक्सपेंसेस सर, सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग एक्सपेंस क्या होता है हमारा?
आवाज कट गया था कानून जी.
सर, आउट ऑफ द टोटल एक्सपेंसेस हमारा सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग एक्सपेंस कितना होता है?
जो तो सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग एक जे बैलेंस है बोलिए ना बेस्ट.
So we can take this offline later on.
Okay. No problem, sir. बाकी questions आप तब answer कर लो. That is okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuj. We'll take the next question from Gaurav Chandra. Please go ahead.
हाँ, नमस्ते सर. Congratulations on your quarter one results.
Thank you गौरव जी.
मेरा एक ही सवाल है सर, अब जब 2500 मशीन की हमारी कैपेसिटी हो गई है, अगर बेस्ट केस सिनेरियो लेके हमारा 90% यूटिलाइजेशन एट सम पॉइंट होता है, कभी भी हो, आज 7 साल हो या आज से 1-2 साल बाद हो, तो मैक्सिमम रेवेन्यू हम कितना जनरेट कर सकते हैं इस करंट कैपेसिटी पे?
ये करंट कैपेसिटी पे गौरव जी, एक समझो कि हमारा एक क्वार्टर निकल गया है, अब 8 महीना बचा है, तो 200 मशीन्स पे 400 करोड़ का कैपेसिटी था, अब 50 करोड़ का और ऐड होगा, बाकी बचा उसमें, तो 450 करोड़ के आसपास का हमारा कैपेसिटी है. उसमें यूटिलाइजेशन 85% भी अगर हम पकड़ते हैं तो 400 करोड़ तक हम आराम से प्रोडक्शन कर पाएंगे ये साल.
शुक्रिया सर, यही था. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you, Gaurav. We'll take the next question from Karthik Bhatt. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Namaskar, Rupesh ji. Most of my questions have been answered. There's one slide that you have put up on opportunities in defense and aerospace sector. So, इसमें other than aerospace and defense, naval warships is also one part actually. So, are we participating in naval warship projects or contributing these 5-axis machines in naval warships as well? Because I believe these 5-axis machines have applications in warships. So this is another major focus area for the government going forward. And can this also give us some good orders in the future sometime?
Karthik, I would like to tell you about the order from the naval industries. We already executed one project for the Musgao dockyard, and right now we submitted our bid for the Cochin shipping yard. So we are also participating in this sector also. So naval is also these defense factories also, and BSF also and Indian Air Force also. Now they are purchasing the machines for their captive utilization. BSF have a now separate budget. They can utilize this budget to manufacture the guns for their captive use. So we are participating in all the defense sector, even in PSU also. BHEL, we completed many projects last year. So right now we are focusing on direct, indirect defense customer also. One of our good client for the bomb cell manufacturer. We supplied the machine to the one customer who is supplying the bomb cell to the defense sector. So directly, whatever the defense sector we are discussing is the direct business from the defense. But indirectly, our lots of client is increasing their business with the defense, and they are our happy clients. So every month, few machines we are supplying to our defense client. They are manufacturing their product for the defense sector. Right now, we are working with the big corporate in India for the bomb cells. So we are participating in all the area, naval to BSF to everyone.
Okay. That's great to hear, sir. That's it. Thank you so much. And all the best for the coming quarters.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miten. We'll take the follow-up question from Rajesh Bhatt. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Rupesh ji, आपने ये कहा कि हमारा we can do up to about 450 quarter worth of revenue if we utilize our capacity fully. But our guidance is kind of only 300 to 350 crore in that range. So
no, but I can manufacture Rajesh the machines, but if payment will not come or some of the order is spillover because the machine is not completed normally in March after 15 defense people will not come for the inspection because their cycles is for 10 to 15 days to inspect and to get the training for this kind of machines. So मैं ये मान रहा हूँ कि कुछ मशीनें स्पिल ओवर होगी जिसकी पेमेंट नहीं आएगी और मेरे पास 60-70 करोड़ का इन्वेंट्री रहेगा तो कुछ क्वार्टर्स पे हमारे पास 100-150 मशीन्स जो स्टैंडर्ड मशीन्स होती है वो पड़ी रहेगी और उसका पेमेंट नहीं आने से हम लोग उसको रियलाइजेशन रेवेन्यू में जनरेट उनके बाद के क्वार्टर में कर सकते हैं इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ कि 450 करोड़ की हमारी कैपेसिटी बिल्ड होगी उसमें से 80-85% यूटिलाइज करेंगे तो बाकी का जो 50-60 करोड़ पूरे ईयर का है वो क्वार्टर टू क्वार्टर और उसके बाद नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए वो फॉरवर्ड भी हो सकता है मैं जो फिगर दे रहा हूँ वो डिपेंड्स करता है सिचुएशन पे फाइनेंस का कस्टमर का कैसे आ रहा है लोन कैसे सेक्शन हो रहा है उनकी नीड कितनी फास्ट है कभी ये भी होता है कि कस्टमर के पास थोड़ा काम स्लो डाउन हुआ है तो लिफ्ट करने में 1-2 महीना भी लगाते हैं तो हम क्रेडिट तो देंगे नहीं तो इस हिसाब से मैं ये बता रहा हूँ कि ये फिगर तो मुझे कंजर्वेटिवली सही लग रहा है कि हम यहाँ तक पहुंचेंगे उसके बाद के लिए फिर काफी क्रेडिट्स और डिपेंड्स ऑन द सिचुएशन कि हम लोग कितना मशीनें वो कस्टमर को जल्दी दे पाते हैं क्योंकि अगर लास्ट मंथ में या लास्ट एंड में हमने मशीन कुछ एग्जीक्यूट किया तो उसका प्रोसेस टाइम भी लंबा होता है जैसे मैंने बताया था राजेश जी की 70% कैटलॉग प्रोडक्ट होता है जो हमें स्टॉक में भी रखना पड़ेगा कि ब्रांचेस में भी पड़ा होगा कुछ मशीनें कि कस्टमर आके ले जाता है 30% बिजनेस ऐसा होगा कि जो लॉन्ग लीड टाइम एंड प्रोसेस टाइम होता है अगर हमने नेक्सा पे और डिफेंस पे फोकस किया है तो वो जो 30% है वो 35% तक जा सकता है तो कैपेसिटी बिल्ड हो जाएगी रेवेन्यू जनरेशन जो है वो स्पिल ओवर हो सकता है
Thank you Rupesh all the best
Thank you Rajesh we'll take the next question from Aniket Jain please go ahead
Hi sir I have two questions one is one of your competitors is very bullish on the EMS sector so are you seeing those opportunities for yourself as well that is number one. And number two, I wanted to ask is what is the split between direct sales and distributor related sales? So how much of the sales you are getting directly and how much you are getting through distributors? So these are the two questions.
I think from the distributor, we are getting the business less than 10%. So it is not a more than double digit. Directly, we are getting more than 90%. Second question is EMS sector. We developed the machine for EMS sector, but right now we are not focusing on the EMS sector.
Understood, sir. Thank you so much for.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Miten Shah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for giving the opportunity once again. So my question is that as of now, when we speak, our market share stands at 4%, basically, right? So where do we stand? Like you said, that there are total 67 players, who are competing in India, basically. So at 4%, what would be our number? Like, are we third, fourth, or fifth?
I think, Miten bhai, we are 7 people. Their market share is 85 to 90%. Rest of the people are unorganized or small players. So out of these 7, we are in the, I think, according to the balance sheet or according to the product basket, we are in top 5.
Okay. So is there any target, to increase this market share, and how do we have any plan, to proceed ahead, say into top 3?
We already implemented in last year. Our distribution network is increased to 39 cities. Our sales and service force is almost double, 234. So last year we have 120 people. So we are working on to increase our market share, and some of the product basket which we don't have, we already added in last year, and every quarter we are adding the new products. So definitely we are aggressively focusing on to get the more market share.
Correct. Is it fair to say that Jyoti CNC happens to be the largest organized player, or is there any one?
I think according to my knowledge, the Bangalore-based one company is the largest base in terms of the top line.
Oh, okay. That's it. Thanks a lot once again for giving the opportunity, and we really appreciate for swift answers. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Miten. I would now request Arpit Agarwal to ask his follow-up question. Arpit?
Yeah, sir, just wanted to check on because you have mentioned in the comments that, the JV partner, you have shown the land. So just wanted to check if you can get some sense on when are we planning to sign up on the technology partner, because you had been mentioning about that.
No, I'm just giving the idea about the process, Arpitji. We already done a few meetings, and tomorrow also we have one meeting with the one new partners. And we are visiting the Germany, where all the machine tools player, world top 150, 200 player will be participating in the EMO exhibition with their machines and with their top management and their team. So this is the opportunity where we have some introduction meeting. Except this online meeting we already done with the 2-3 people. New people also will meet over there. After that, there is a process, and we need the JV partner not before December. So rest of the thing is process. We may sign the agreement, but the implementation will be start from the new project.
Sure, sir. And sir, like you mentioned that the land allocation, you're looking at a 50-acre land, which probably should happen in the second half. So post that, the plant expansion will take what, about 1 year roughly for the setting up?
In first phase, we'll target that with the turnkey project contract finished after receiving all the formalities for the land acquisition and fund arrangement. We'll target within 1 year, we'll start the operation.
Sure, sir. Thank you. That's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Arpit. Sir, since that was the last question, would you like to give any closing comments?
No, first of all, Mohsin bhai, thank you very much for your beautiful presentation. I think I already appreciate to Vinayji also. Very good presentations, and thank you very much, Team Captify, to arrange the meeting. And thank you very much, everyone, to spending some time for the Macpower. I hand over to the Vinayji.
Thank you. Thank you to the management, and thank you to all the participants for joining on this call. This brings us to the end of this conference call. Thank you.
Thank you.